My brother labeled me a loser at a family dinner right there in front of everyone. I just took. They served me papers. Not strangers, but my own parents. They wanted to take the house, the only home my son had ever known, and the worst part? The person who saved us was the last one I ever expected. I'm Ethan, 36. A teacher, a dad. For 12 years, I've been the one holding our family home together, pouring my life into it. It wasn't some grand estate, just a 3-bedroom brick house in suburban Raleigh, North Carolina. Creaky floors, a busted screen door, a maple tree that blazed orange every fall. But it was home. It's where I brought Leo home from the hospital. Where I buried our old dog. Where I'd sit on the porch with my ex-wife before the divorce, before everything shattered. My parents, David and Susan, moved to Florida back in 2011. They wanted a fresh start, escaping the cold. I was 24, newly married, just out of college, barely making ends meet. They offered the house to me, rent-free, for as long as I needed. It felt like a blessing. A family legacy, they called it. Keep it in good shape, Susan had said, brushing my hair back like I was still a kid. One day it'll be yours anyway. No lease, no paperwork, just a verbal promise and a goodbye hug. And I believed them. With all my heart. Fast forward to now. I'd poured over a decade of my life into that place. I fixed the plumbing, replaced the roof, repainted every room, even built a playroom for Leo in the basement, all with my own savings, my own hands. I paid the taxes, mowed the lawn. I kept it alive. Meanwhile, my younger brother, Noah, the golden child, the finance guy, was bouncing between high-rise condos in the city. Living fast. Burning through jobs. He'd post shirtless gym selfies with inspirational quotes and call it content. We were never close. I was the quiet, sensitive one. He was loud, the performer. It all started last Christmas. We were doing our usual family thing, a week at my parents' place in Sarasota, Florida. They like everything big and dramatic, matching pajamas, rented boats. Leo, who'd just turned 7, was obsessed with sea turtles, so I took him on an eco-tour, just us. While we were gone, Noah apparently made some kind of pitch to my parents. I didn't know it then. All I knew was walking into a very weird conversation. It's not about deserving it, Susan was saying, her voice flustered. But he's just living there, Noah snapped. He's not even paying rent. You said it yourself. He's been there long enough. They both stopped cold when I walked in. Susan forced a smile. Noah just smirked like he caught me. A tightness seized my chest, like I'd missed something important and couldn't rewind. Hey, I said slowly. What's going on? Nothing, Susan replied too quickly. Just talking about your old bedroom. That's all. I didn't believe her, not for a second, but I let it go. Then things moved fast. When we got home, there was a letter taped to my front door from a law firm. It said the property owners were reviewing occupancy and considering a transfer of ownership. I called Susan in a panic. She told me not to read into it, that they were just evaluating options for estate planning. 2 weeks later, I was served. Served. My own parents were suing me to vacate the house. The house I'd lived in and maintained for 12 years. So they could transfer the deed to a more responsible family member. They didn't even have the courage to say Noah's name. I was stunned. I sat at the kitchen table for hours just staring at the empty space. My own parents. What would you have done? Don't miss the twist bottom left. Full story.